Life at my ranch had finally gone quiet. No bulldozers, no fake HOA expansions, no late-night noise complaints from Karen. I thought maybe she'd learned her lesson after the whole flooded mansion incident. But Karen doesn't learn. She plots. This time, her target wasn't my bridge or my barn. It was my dogs. Now, my ranch is home to 3 big, beautiful animals. Rex, a retired K9 German Shepherd, trained in search and rescue. Luna, my wife's therapy Doberman, sweet as sugar, but protective as a tank. And Bear, a massive Great Pyrenees who guards the livestock. They're all licensed, trained, and gentle with visitors, unless someone's trespassing. Guess what Karen decided to do? It started when she sent me one of her classic official HOA letters. Dear resident, we have received complaints that your dogs are aggressive, untrained, and a danger to the community. Please remove them or face HOA action. I nearly laughed coffee out my nose. I wasn't even in her HOA. So I wrote back, Dear Karen, my dogs are better trained than most people. Kindly mind your own property. Best, the guy who owns the ranch. I figured that would end it. But then came the incident. It was a Tuesday morning. My wife and I were out in the fields checking the irrigation lines. When we got back, the front gate was wide open, and the security camera light was flashing red. I pulled up the footage on my phone. And there she was, Karen, sneaking through my gate, holding a clipboard, and wearing what looked like a makeshift animal control vest. She brought a tape measure, a phone camera, and, I kid you not, a dog whistle. I watched, jaw dropped, as she walked right up to the kennels. She waved her clipboard like a wand and said, Come here, puppies. Time for inspection. Rex just stood there, staring. Luna tilted her head. Bear growled. Low and slow, the kind of growl that says, You really don't want to do this. Karen puffed up her chest. You're all dangerous. I'm going to report you for... That's when Bear barked. Once, loud. Karen screamed, dropped her clipboard, and stumbled backwards straight into the mud trough. She scrambled up, covered head to toe in muck, yelling, They attacked me. They attacked. That's when my voice came from behind her. Funny, I said, because my cameras say otherwise. She spun around like she'd seen a ghost. You can't record me. This is a community inspection. I raised an eyebrow. Community of what, Karen? You don't own this land. Then I pulled out my phone and hit play, showing her the clear footage of her breaking my lock and walking onto my property uninvited. Her face turned red. I was protecting the neighborhood. By trespassing? I asked. And impersonating animal control? That's when 2 sheriff's cruisers pulled up. Turns out, the security system had automatically alerted them when the gate lock was forced open. The deputy recognized her immediately. Oh boy, he muttered. What did she do this time? I handed him the footage. Broke in, harassed my dogs, claimed to be animal control. Karen started babbling. He's lying. Those beasts almost killed me. The deputy looked at my dogs, calmly sitting behind the fence wagging their tails. Then he looked at her, dripping mud, shaking, and holding a fake badge that said, Neighborhood Enforcement. He sighed. Ma'am, you're under arrest for trespassing, impersonating an officer, and animal harassment. Her jaw dropped. You can't arrest me. I'm HOA president. He chuckled. Not out here, you're not. Later that day, the county sheriff himself called to apologize. Apparently, Karen had filed multiple false complaints about violent dogs across the area. My ranch was just her latest target. She spent the night in county jail. The fine alone was enough to make her HOA drop her as president the next morning. And as poetic justice, her mugshot ended up in the local paper, right under the headline, HOA president arrested after attacking dog owners. Claimed she was doing her duty. The next week, I installed a new sign by the gate. It reads, Guard dogs on duty. HOA presidents, enter at your own risk. And every time I look at my 3 loyal pups lounging in the sun, I can't help but smile. Because Karen learned the hard way. You don't mess with a rancher's dogs. And you definitely don't bring a clipboard to a canine fight. Paw prints.